I'm going to share with you some work that I'm doing around the house. It's kind of interesting, and I've I got quotes to do this work, and it was kind of crazy because first off, they weren't going to clean the way I wanted it done. So I figured I'll just do it myself. So I bought a pressure washer to start with, and I also bought a paint gun, a airless sprayer, so I'll spray on my own as well. I can't, how do I turn it around? Oh my goodness, now I can't even hardly see it. What happened? Oh, now I got it. So anyhow, what I did, I've started pressure washing all the fence. It's very tall. It's like, I think it's 10 feet inside, and outside it gets as high as I think 12 feet. But anyhow, you can see this is in our car park area, and span around to the front. I started trimming some of these trees, and I pressure washed all the way around everything inside here. So I found out, thanks for coming in, anybody that's here. Just found out, I wasn't aware that when you pressure wash this concrete, you have to let it sit for a week before you can do painting. So now I'm going to have to wait for it to dry so I can paint. So what our plan is, for anybody that hasn't seen the front of our house, this is it, 3 floors. So what I've decided I'm going to do, I'm going to finish the pressure washing tomorrow. I was going to show the difference, what it looks like before and after. The front part of the fence here was worse than all the rest of the house. It looked, I mean, the one across the street looks even better than mine did. So it's got some cracks here I've got to repair. And this side we completely pressure washed. I say we like I had a team, I did it. I pressure washed the entire outside. And this outside, I believe, is like 12 feet tall. It's really high. And then tomorrow, I'm going to go outside and wash the whole side fence here. I never see their gate locked here. This is Jai's aunt in the back. This whole side here, the front was even a little bit worse than that. So when I get it pressure washed and cleaned up, I'll have to use a weed eater and eat some of the weeds that are there. Thanks to y'all that came visit us, appreciate it. So anyhow, while we're waiting for this to dry now, which they said a week, then we're gonna go travel again. I'm going to finish the pressure washing on the side fence tomorrow. I've got both sides I have to do. This side over here is where we cut down all the trees and brush, and We went to America for a short period of time. Welcome, Bo. Nice to see you here. And when we went to America, a lot of this stuff regrew and it was taller than the fence. So I've been out here cutting the brush and trees down again and spraying, hope to try to stop them from regrowing. But this stuff it just keeps coming. So anyhow, I'm going to spray again. I meant to buy the spray today and we forgot again. Brother E.T., welcome. So anyhow, this side of the fence we're going to have to pressure wash tomorrow as well. It's not bad, so it should go pretty quick. Oh my God, it grows fast. And we're going to be gone for a little while too, so I really want to try hard to kill off all of this stuff, at least out far where you see it's brown, so it doesn't overgrow and start going up into the house. Actually, the vines and stuff were actually crawling in the third floor window when we came back here last year. It was actually, it worked its way inside the glass and was growing inside the house. And there was one on the third floor roof that grew completely across the top and started going down the other side. So that right above the fence there on the side is where Jai's Thai kitchen is. It's completely where we don't get snakes or anything. It's hard to tell, but those are louvered and they have screens on the inside, so any smoke will get out. So Jai insisted that she have a outside kitchen, but she doesn't use it. She still uses my Western kitchen inside. We're actually just going to go back white, E.T. I thought about doing gray. You can see our gate and the overhead of the car park is the gray color. It looks good, I like it. But I was thinking, it's too bad these popped out deals here weren't on the outside, because I would paint those gray if they were outside. But I don't want the whole fence to be gray. And I'm not sure of that. I'm going to paint, whenever I start painting, I'll find out if I like it or I don't. But there's the Western kitchen right there. We actually go in and out of that door more than anything. I have extra block over there from doing the work inside the house when we did the remodel. Thanks to everybody that came. Appreciate you showing up. So we have solar lighting everywhere around the house. I'll have to walk a little bit away from the house to show the one. No, I think you can still see them fine here. The two on the top up there are solar 300 watt, and they light this whole field up real clearly. And we have cameras all the way around the house, CCTV, so we can always keep an eye on it. It might be ET, it might be blinding, but the house is all white, and if the houses around us were cleaned and painted, it's hard to see it, but through the trees right there is a major, beautiful, big home built by a doctor, owned by a doctor, and another one right over here. So there's some really nice places right here, but there's some others that are not so nice. This big mango tree, we're going to take it down. It's gotten so big and out of hand, it doesn't produce mangoes anymore. So move back closer to the house then. Yeah, you know what? Lance told me too, to make sure before you do live streams, to make sure your internet is turned off. And I forgot to do that. And I know it's on. Okay, I walked back in closer to the house, back inside the fenced area. So anyhow, I was going to try to show you that on the fourth floor, or the roof of, there's the entire roof is a deck patio. And then the second floor right here is a big patio that my office comes out to, my YouTube studio. And I don't know if you can see it from over here. Yeah, you can. The third floor up there has another deck. So we have 3 big patio areas in the house. We haven't been using them, but they're there. So let's walk around the backside here. We put in a complete drain system that goes under the house. Its foundation goes 3 feet deep, believe it or not. This house foundation is 36 inches. And put an all new septic system in. Even though the house is on the city sewer, we put our own septic in case there's ever flooding. It won't affect us. This is Jai's aunt that lives behind us. Here we put in our water system inside here, and a pump station that pumps water all the way up to the 3rd floor, way up there, to another 1,000-liter tank. So we shouldn't ever run out of water. And then our outdoor toilet is right there that enters also from the outdoor kitchen. Can't see the pump station, it's behind that other tank. And I had them build these stainless gates here. Keep it all kind of concealed while we're not around. Is the signal still coming, or is it not so good? Thanks to everybody that's coming to visit. We're going to be repainting everything in here. I just finished pressure washing today, so we have to wait for a week, and then I can repaint all the fencing outside. And I don't know if it's going to match the house. This is the white that's on the house. I told him it didn't really matter. It didn't have to exactly match. It'd actually be better if it doesn't exactly match. It's not smooth signal. Huh. That's too bad, because we have a great internet here at our house. Really good internet. Yeah, my phone had an internet too, but I have it connected to the house, and I shouldn't have. Walk about the house here, what I've got going on. People have told me that you can hire somebody to do it for you. It's cheap. It probably isn't so bad. They want 100 to paint it, only for the labor, and I still provide the material. But it isn't that I can't afford to pay them to do it. I just want to do it. I want to do it myself, and I like to do it, and I'm capable of doing it. So I bought my own pressure washer and airless sprayer, and I'm doing it myself. It's kind of like buying the electric chainsaw, and I cut off that branch that was growing right into the car park area. It turned and was growing right into this, so I cut it off. And this is a jackfruit tree. That's a mango tree, and I'm going to cut it down too. And I'd like to dig out the root balls, but I would have to get a backhoe or a backhoe or something in here to dig the root balls out. And then we want to replant new trees. Jai planted these trees when she was young. So they're hers, her babies. The house was in 1985. And pretty much left original until we came, and I added things and changed things. We put that window on the third floor, it didn't exist, and put their cover there. That's right, E.T. The fact is, I know I'm not young, but it gives me something to do. I'm retired. What else am I going to do? And Jai says if I have little projects like that, I'll stop pestering her so much about traveling. All of this is the tile that we're going to re-tile all of the entry and car park area. So we have enough tile to do it all. Just another project. I'm not going to do that. I'll get somebody to do it. And this is a piece of the granite where the sink cut out for Jai's kitchen. I don't know if you can see inside. No, you can't see inside. But it's really nice. It turned out nice. It's got a granite countertop. It's locked. And we had them build these new doors and changed from the ones that were originally in it, so I could match this door to this door, then across also to the western kitchen over there. So I think it'll look nice. The tile is old and two different ones. It's not great. So I want to redo it. We redid the entire car park area, and that proved to be quite expensive. That material is new here. They'd never used it before. So we were kind of the guinea pig, and it's like 2 or 3 times more money than I could have gotten just about any other kind of roofing. And then our contractor said it was really hard to install. So that was probably not a great idea to use it. But when it rains, the thing that sold it to me, when it rains, it's not real loud. It's not like a tin roof. It's some sort of a ceramic, and it's coated. So whenever it rains, it's not real loud. I was telling about the louvered material that goes around the Thai kitchen, so maybe I can show it from here. And it lets light in, so you don't have to use the light. You can't tell it's louvered, I don't think, but it is louvered. On the inside, we have the whole thing. It's got screens, and we have a 200-watt light in here, really bright. And then 200-watt, 100 watters here. Then the 300 watters that go around the outside up here on top. There's 300 watters up there. And then on the other side of the house, we have 200-watt solar lights. Well, I want to thank everybody that has come here to join us. I just wanted to do a short little live stream to update what I'm doing here at the house and to set the record straight to people that say poor Furlong can't afford to pay somebody to do it. That isn't the deal. I just want to do it. I want to do it myself. Okay, so anyhow, this is Bobby and Jai with Time to Get Going. Thanks for joining us. If you're not a subscriber to our channel, please reach down and mash the like and subscribe. We appreciate it if you would. This is Bobby and Jai with Time to Get Going. We're out.